Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness official trailer just dropped, and in this video, I will be going over some of the details that I've noticed throughout the video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The trailer starts off with Strange standing in front of a broken Sanctum Sanctorium at what seemed to be the fallout of a nuclear warfare or maybe magical warfare that consumed everything around it, leaving behind only some skeletons of people. Here we can see Doctor Strange's new look at the back of his cloak of levitation. It now has like a shield-like logo to it, which was not present before in any movies. The Sanctum Sanctorium then opens, but the door as well as the figure on the door is different from what we have last seen in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now I'm not too sure who this character on the door could be, but my best guess would be Dracula. Hear me out. In the comic Doctor Strange Volume 2 Issue 60, Doctor Strange actually went to find Scarlet Witch in order to find the Darkhold. Dracula and Darkholders, who were also looking for the Darkhold, went front to front with Strange as well as Wanda. So could it be that in this universe that we see in the trailer, Dracula somehow got his hand on the Darkhold and defeated Wanda as well as Strange? Next we see an explosion on Karma-Taj, which seems to be the first attack that happens there. The scene then cuts to America Chavez being trapped and a star portal opens behind her. A creature is also seemingly trying to consume her. We know it's Chavez because in this shot, we can see the star stripes on her jacket. The identity of the creatures is anyone's guess, but I think it is trying to siphon her power to maybe travel interdimensionally. Then we see the portals that open start to suck in what appears to be Doctor Strange, or at least some other universe version of him since he has a ponytail here and we don't see him having this hairstyle before. We then see the Marvel studio comes into frame, but there are some seemingly tentacles of what I would assume are the tentacles of Shumagorath. We then see Strange is performing some sort of dark magic, similar to what Wanda was doing at the end of WandaVision. He then slams the dark magic into a book. Now it's not that clear yet what the book is, but I assume is the Darkhold Wanda had at the end of her series. So Wanda was willing to give out the book to Strange in order to help him prevent what is coming later, but she might have a change in heart and decided to take it back because I think Wanda is set up to be one of the villains in this movie. Here we have a better look at Strange's new logo on his cloak, but I still have no idea what it is. He is now at a universe or dimension that is slowly fading away. The effect here is very similar to what we have seen in the What If Doctor Strange episode where he destroyed the world. Even the effect has a black trail to it. Then we see a thick cloud covering over Karma-Taj and is possibly what responsible for the attack that we see at Karma-Taj. Now I know it might sound crazy, but could this change in weather be someone that we are kind of familiar in the X-Men universe? Could it actually be Storm? It sounds wild, but later on we do see reference of X-Men universe, so who knows. Then we see Strange, Christine, as well as Chavez travel to an unknown dimension, but this is the altar or the ceremonial place where Chavez was ambushed and tied up earlier in the trailer. We can see this by the pillars. We then see Strange being locked up by this digital lock that I assume will also prevent him from using his magical abilities. He then walks into a hall and here we see a person with sword walking past the seats. I think that person might be Mordor, because in earlier teaser trailer we see him destroying Strange's lock and freeing him. Then is the biggest reveal. Professor X saying that we shouldn't tell him the truth. So the previous leaks and spoilers were true about Multiverse of Madness bringing in the X-Men. Next we see Chavez and Strange travel to what seems to be an ancient Earth with dinosaurs. Then they are trapped in a mirror dimension and is suffering from this weird effect that is similar to what Thanos did to Drax in Infinity War. Then another bombshell of a reveal. We see a new character having the power similar to Captain Marvel fighting Wanda. From the way she flies, I'm like 80% sure it's Captain Marvel or some other version of her that is fighting Wanda here. And we also see that Wanda is wearing normal clothes, meaning Captain Marvel's attack might have been an ambush that caught her by surprise. Moving on, we see a huge Strange statue in an almost abandoned like New York from the look of the building beside it. Then, we see two versions of Wanda here. My assumption for what had happened is that the Wanda from WandaVision traveled to this universe using Chavez's power in order to look for her child, as we can hear them asking for help at the end credit scene. That universe's Wanda is weaker since she hasn't fully awakened her chaos magic, so she is struggling against what is attacking them. In the end, the Wanda from WandaVision was too late to the scene and her child might have been killed or taken away. Therefore, later we see her releasing her full power in a rage, blowing away Captain Marvel completely. And here comes the trippiest part of the trailer and presumably the scariest. Wong yells at Strange as he performs some sort of Necronomicon magic and spawns in some dark minions. We then see him in the new look with multiple hands like when he was fighting Thanos. And that is all that I've noticed in this quick breakdown of the trailer. Man, this trailer is giving me goosebumps left and right, seeing how cool the story can be and how many different characters you can see in it. I can't wait to see it in the theater. Okay, that will be the end of the video. Comment below if I missed anything and if you'd like to see a more detailed breakdown. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. See you guys next time.